In 1994, Digital Illusions made a video game for the Amiga, the SEGA Mega CD, and the SEGA Mega Drive. This game was known by the name Hardcore. When the game reached 99% completion, it was cancelled by its publisher Psygnosis, who turned their focus to making products for the Sony PlayStation. Ever since that day, Digital Illusions, also known as DICE, has been hoping to release Hardcore in some form, with no success. Psygnosis got bought out by Sony and turned into Studio Liverpool, where they created the Wipeout games. This meant that Psygnosis' cancelled Mega Drive projects were now in the hands of Sony, who showed little interest in releasing the almost complete Project Hardcore. For many years, not much was known about the game, besides some previews in old game magazines from 1994. The status of the project was unknown to the public, and it was uncertain if the game would ever be released. Then, in 2010, there was a sign of life. DICE showed the game running on an Xbox 360 and announced that they were in discussions with Sony. The game did exist, it was not lost, and yet, it could not be released. Sony didn't want to publish the game, but they were also not willing to give the rights to DICE. The game was stuck in purgatory. 9 more long years went by, and like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Hardcore was reborn as Ultracore. Through a new publisher, Strictly Limited Games, the game was released in 2019 on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation Vita, and finally, the SEGA Mega Drive. And there it is, Project Hardcore. Now, I have not played this game yet, so this should be interesting. Because whenever I play a game that I haven't played before on a stream, it's always the biggest disaster you've ever seen, so... yeah, this will probably not be the greatest stream, but we'll have to see. Let's reset the game. So yeah, this will be the first time that I'm seeing a lot of these things. And yeah, I mean, I think it's a really interesting story. I don't know if I told it well. I hope I did. But the story of Project Hardcore, now known as Ultracore, is quite an interesting story. Essentially what happened is as I just said, Psygnosis, who published a lot of games for the SEGA Mega Drive, they had DICE, also known as Digital Illusions back then, work on this game, and supposedly it was 99% complete, and that's when they pulled the plug. And that's when they said, hey, yeah, we're just gonna cancel everything. We're gonna cancel everything that we're working on right now, and we're gonna start making stuff for the PlayStation. And DICE was not very happy with this decision. And then Psygnosis became a Sony property. Sony essentially bought them. And so then you ended up with a situation where Sony had released the PlayStation, but they also owned the rights to a couple of cancelled SEGA Mega Drive, Amiga, and Mega CD games. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of, you know, it's kind of an odd situation, you know? I mean, what are you going to do with those projects? And for a very long time, they didn't do anything. Until now. I love this logo, by the way. That's the first time I've ever seen that logo. And it's amazing. So, just so you know, this is the PAL optimized version of the game. I am playing it on a PAL SEGA Mega Drive. This is not the NTSC version. This is a game that was, I think, limited to 1,000 copies or something like that. You had to be real quick to order it because they were selling them out very fast. And yeah, it showed up a couple of days ago. And this game was described as a Euro-style shooter, whatever that means. I guess that means that the level design is really confusing, right? Because with a lot of these like older European games, the level design can be really confusing for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess we weren't the greatest at designing levels. Whenever I hear Euro style, I think of like Zool and stuff like that for some reason. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, here it is. It came on a physical cartridge, in a box with the manual. So took them long enough. This game was supposed to be released at the end of 1994, and here it is finally in 2019. So let's not waste any more time. Let's actually play the game now. Check out the controls. I haven't read the manual either, which could be a bad decision. Action, fire, jump, swap weapon with X, and then Y is a bomb. Okay. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. I don't know why they changed the name from Hardcore to Ultracore, but there's probably a legal reason as to why they did that. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is one of DICE's earliest games. I don't know how long DICE exists, but I'm guessing this is one of their first games. Okay, so we got a time limit, we got lives, we do have an ammo counter, apparently. But it's not going down when I shoot this weapon. And so yeah, this is a game straight out of 1994. 99% complete, and yet unreleased. Wait, how do you walk back while shooting? That's interesting. Okay, so it just does that on its own. If you just hold the shoot button and you walk back, that's what happens. Alright, so far this controls pretty well. Oops. And seeing this game get released really kind of makes you wonder how many games there are that have been stuck in like a similar situation, where the developers have been working on a game for like a year or 2 years or however long it's been, and then it ends up never getting released. There's probably quite a few games out there that we've never seen before. Of course, this game was officially announced back in the day, but so there were like screenshots, but that was it. Okay, so that opens the door. And yeah, there are two versions of this game. There's a PAL version and there's an NTSC version. And they do not come on the same cartridge. They are on separate cartridges. And so you have to buy two different versions if you wanted both of them, which I don't know. That was a little bit too far for me. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get one of them. I decided to get the PAL version. Because well, I wasn't sure which version I was gonna get, either the PAL or the NTSC version, and but the NTSC version sold out in like 2 minutes or whatever. Oh, so that's how you do that. Those are platforms. I get it. Do I just... Oh, no, that's not how you do that. Okay. So, now what? Do these have a pattern, or is it just, like, random? Oh, this thing... Oh, okay, so that thing will just take you back up. So, they released this game on the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch, and even the Vita, I think. And, it has a different soundtrack, I believe. Like, it has, like, a bunch of licensed music by some synthwave artists, instead of... Alright, so that's how you're supposed to do that. Instead of this music right here. Or maybe the original soundtrack was included, I'm not sure, but... I do know that they made it like an extra soundtrack for that version. Well, that guy's dead, I think. Alright, so the game looks pretty good. And, oh great, I need key cards. But yeah, I think DICE at one point they said that like they would do anything just to make this game available to people, but they couldn't because they didn't have the rights to the game. Which yeah, that's kind of an awkward situation to be in. Like they had the game, they had it running, they had it working. They even made like I think an emulator so that it would run on an Xbox 360, and then Sony just said no, I guess. Sony just didn't want to talk to them or something. Alright, now where's that key card? Oh, there it is. Or door card. That's cool too. Oh. Alright, so you can control these things. It's not like they move on their own. They you can actually control them. Oh boy. Alright, so that was the bomb, I think, that I just used. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's try to dodge these guys. Do I have anything else other than just this gun? Well, that's it, I guess. Oh no, I have another life, okay. Oh boy. Really gotta start dodging these guys because this isn't gonna work this way. Maybe I gotta just, like, stay on the ground. Yeah. Alright, that was one of them, I think. Don't die now, come on. Just be careful. No, I don't want to shoot up, come on. Gotta get used to these controls a little bit. Oh, fuck. Alright. Wait. Oh, fuck. I was hoping that I could jump on those... Well, I'm fucking dead. Oh, cool, it does the Sonic 3 bonus stage thing. Wait, did I not continue? Guess I didn't. Oh, I did continue. Okay. It looked like I didn't continue. Oh, I thought I could be smart and just stand over there, but I guess that doesn't work, huh? So why does it say I have 400 ammo, but then when I shoot, the ammo counter doesn't go down? Oh, wow. Alright. Alright, so what I wanted to do was jump on this thing, if it will let me, and then... There we go. Oh wait, there's just a platform there? Okay. Alright, so, it's a pretty good looking game. Plays pretty nicely too, so yeah, I can see why they wanted to release this game for years. Kind of a shame that Psygnosis just straight up cancelled all of their projects. So what does the ammo do? I might have to actually just read the manual. Because... like, it says I have 600 ammo, but when I shoot, the ammo counter doesn't go down. So do I have other bullets? Can I, like, change ammo types or something? Like... Guess not. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's see. See, what I don't really get is why I have an ammo counter, but then when I shoot, it doesn't go down. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I thought maybe I had like a different ammo type, but I don't know. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Maybe it's for the bombs, I don't know. Oh, whoops. Laser rifle, fusion generated pulse lasers, semi-automatic, okay. I'll take it. Maybe that's what the ammo is for? Oh, this one's still alive. In front of you lies your commander. We were totally overrun by Vance's surprise attack. His machines were equipped with state-of-the-art weaponry. In less than an hour, they had destroyed all the crucial outposts and is now infesting the entire base. Whoa! During the assault, we managed to capture one of the command droids. While examining its cybernetic brain, we managed to extract some information about an immense invasion on our home planet. With our forces spread out in the galaxy, the consequences of such an attack would be disastrous. Whoa! You must find and destroy Vance before he commences the attack. Unfortunately, all our space vessels... That's not how you spell that, is it? Were destroyed during the attack, but a few miles away there is a small outpost. Hopefully, it was of no interest to Vance. Space vessels. Is that how you spell vessels? Huh. It would be possible for you to get there if you use one of the assault vehicles in the garage. Before you leave, I must give you this door card. You'll need it to open some of the doors on your way to the garage. Now go, you must stop Vance! Good luck. Oh no, wait, good luck! That's the Star Fox, good luck. There you go. That was my impression of the, that guy from Star Fox. Wait, so... do I have like a different gun now? No? I thought I got like a different... oh, there we go, that's the gun. Okay. Good luck! That's a Star Wing, good luck. Oh fuck. I like how the door kills the things, that's cool. Music's pretty good in this game so far. Oops. Oops. What is that thing? Get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Had I owned this game as a little kid, I probably would have enjoyed this. You know? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So far, at least. But then again, most of the games that I owned when I was a kid were kind of garbage. Oh shit. Like, I didn't own any of the good Sega Mega Drive games, except for the original Sonic. And I guess the Terminator was alright, but none of the other games were really any good. Getting some coins. I really gotta stop getting hit by things, though, because I'm about to lose another life. Oh, alright, so I was wondering if that would damage me. Sure enough, it does. Oh, whoops. What is this animation? That's, yeah. That's the I'm almost falling off a ledge animation. Which, I mean... I guess I gotta get over there. No idea how to do that, but... Wait, is there fall damage, or am I imagining that? What is that? Oh, it's an enemy? Alright, so it shows what, which keycard you have at the top. Just, that's nice, at least. Oh yeah, there's a time limit. I keep forgetting that there even is a time limit, because it's a pretty, generous time limit. Alright, so I don't like how sometimes you can't really aim at things. Gotta figure out how to aim properly in this game. So, I guess this game is kind of like a Turrican or something, right? But like, it's, you know, it's not really like a Contra, but it's more like a Turrican, I think. At least that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. And when I say Contra, of course I mean Probotector. Because, you know, Contra was too cool for us. Oh fuck. Dead again, alright. I hope they give me unlimited continues, because otherwise this... Oh fuck. I didn't know the floor was gonna disappear. Alright. Can I make that? No, I cannot. Alright, so you get 3 continues. Okay, it's good to know. Oh, you have to hit start, okay. But the weird thing is after you press continue, it like shows you the high scores, which I don't know. You would think that it would do that after you go game over. At least that's what I would think. I like the music here. The music here is pretty nice. So how the fuck do I get over there now that I can't... Like... Like, the platform disappeared, right? So... Oh, that's how you do that. Wow, I really gotta stop dying. Yeah, I don't like that. So far, I don't really like this part. Alright, come on. Alright, that was my mistake. That was definitely my mistake, alright. Oh, come on. Like, this really doesn't look that hard, but so far I'm having a lot of trouble with just this part right here, with this stupid floor that disappears. So yeah, this game looks pretty good so far. Alright, there goes that weapon. How do I get down there? Oh, I used the bomb? Okay, that's good to know. Alright, where do I gotta go? Up here? Maybe? Oh, damn. Get out of here. A lot of dead guys over here. Alright, time to just move on, I guess. I don't know where to go. Oh man. So far this is not the easiest game that I've ever played. That's okay. Nothing wrong with a little challenge. Alright, give me a second here, I gotta do something. So I guess I gotta get another door card, key card thing for that. What is that thing? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's useful. This is a map, I think? Alright, so you get a map, that's also useful. Okay. I didn't think this was a thing that you could, like, activate. So... yeah, of course I'm gonna get shot at by fucking everything. Alright. Wow, this ain't going too well so far. I love the sort of like demo scene kind of looking continue screen. I like that. Wait, why am I back here now? This isn't where I was it? Do I gotta get a bomb to unlock this door again? Sure hope not. Oh no, what is this? Why am I... What the fuck? Why am I not able to jump up there? Wait, why am I having so much trouble jumping up here? Yo, come down here. No, get down here so I can jump on you. So I can't go here because then I'll just die. Alright, well, that kinda helps, but... Just like fly into me or something. There we go. Alright, that was a little awkward. And I'm dead again. Alright, so I'm not playing too well, obviously, but... Still trying to figure out how this game works. Wait, so what exactly do I have to do again? Alright, so you gotta get the bomb, and then you gotta... So I gotta just do this again, I suppose. Get the security card. So yeah, in case you don't know, this game was made by the same people that now make the Battlefield games. Oh fuck, why did I do that? Oh man. Pay attention. Pay attention, dude. And, you know, they also make those, like, Star Wars games that everybody hates. Which, I don't really have an opinion on that because I don't care about Star Wars at all. So I haven't played those games, but apparently everybody hates those, like, Battlefront games. I do really kind of dislike the latest Battlefield that they made, though. I played that. And, I don't know, it just doesn't really feel like Battlefield to me. Don't know, there's something wrong with it. Not exactly sure what it is. But, they did make a lot of really good games. You know, some of the older Battlefield games are really good. This is not a door that I can get into? Okay. It's kind of... I don't know. You really have to figure out what is a door and what isn't. Alright, come on. No, 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 no. But yeah, I mean, like, Battlefield 4 was a pretty decent game, I think. But 5 is just like... I don't know what it is, but it doesn't really feel like a Battlefield game to me. And I personally don't really care about the Battlefront games because it's Star Wars. And I really, really, really don't care about Star Wars, so... That's just my opinion. But I know they got a lot of shit for the like loot box system that they had in that game. Which, yeah, it was pretty disgusting what I've seen from that. But yeah, welcome to modern video games, I guess. Alright, so, okay, that's useful. Wait, where does that lead me? That doesn't even go anywhere, does it? Yeah, wow, I'm really going through those lives, huh? So, where the fuck does this... What? Where does that go? Oh, you have to shoot that? Alright, so you can actually switch weapons, is what I'm noticing here. Alright, can I? Yes. Oh, that's how you do that, okay. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, another weapon. Scattergun. Alright. Nice. Is there anything else in here? Oh, no, there isn't, is there? Alright, so I gotta get there. Over to the left part of the level, but... Yeah, I knew that was gonna fucking happen, man. Alright, that was it, I guess, huh? Yeah, I can't pick yes here. So, that was it, I'm fucking dead. You know, is the main character a woman or a man? Or is it just some kind of, like, androgynous person? Like, I've been trying to figure this out since I've been playing this game. Since I've seen the cover. And I honestly don't know. If I had to make a guess, I would say it's a woman, but... Not that it matters, but it's just, I don't know. Alright, so you can, you know, turn the music off. Or turn the, sound effects off if you want. Turn everything off. You don't get a sound test from the looks of it. So these are the high scores. And I guess enter code is like a password system, probably. Or is this like a cheat code system? That could also be a thing. It could be either a password system or a cheat code system. Again, I have not read the manual, so... Let's see, what are the other controls? Oh, look at that, you actually get free and 8-way, so... Let's check out 8-way, see if that's any different. Guessing this makes the aiming different. Yeah, see now I can... I can already tell that the aiming is different. I might actually like this better than the free aiming. Because now you can like jump and aim better, I think. Alright, we really gotta see more of this game. Before I end the stream, I think. Can't just like show half of the first level and then quit. Alright, nice scrolling in the background, I like that. Wait, is there a way to get up there? Get over here. Alright. Oh, I did a thing. Alright, so now I gotta lure the enemy over there so I can jump up there. I'm starting to figure it out a little bit. Oh, and now all of the items are gone because I moved off screen. Great. Is there anything I can do with these things? I don't think so. No, I can't. Not sure what you can do with the coins yet, but I guess maybe there's like an upgrade system or something. At some point, I don't know. You know, it could be similar to like Xenocrisis, where you finish the level and then upgrade your shit. Yep, the items are still gone. Alright, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I think I might actually like this kind of aiming better, where I don't know, the other type of the free aiming, I don't know, it felt a little unnatural to me. Not sure how to describe it, but it was like I couldn't really aim the way I wanted to aim in that. And with this, you just get like whichever direction you press, that's where you're gonna aim. But now I can't like shoot and then walk backwards. That doesn't work with this 8-way aiming. You know, with the free aiming, I could shoot and then just walk backwards. But when I do that now, I just turn myself around and shoot the other direction. But it's nice that they're giving you multiple options. Alright, so now I gotta... There we go. Little secret area. Now you gotta wait... Oh, what the hell? That was a little unfair. It just like pushed me off. Alright, so gotta wait for these things, and then... Fuck, I'm too late. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you can't really do anything with these dead guys, I don't think. Maybe you can, but I haven't figured it out yet. Oh yeah. So I think that thing with the numbers, that's just a time limit thing. That it increases your time limit, I think. That's what it does. And the hearts, are those lives or are those just like little energy increasing things? Like your health bar. I'm not sure yet. You know what? Let's just do that. Okay, so I clearly missed a bunch of stuff. First time I played through it. This is like some kind of energy beam thing. I didn't really read what it said, so... this is not where I have to go. I have to go up here. And I have the card, so I can go through the door. Oh, whoops. Alright. Just stay here and jump. There we go. Yeah, just kind of walk back and forth. That works too, I guess. Well, there goes that weapon. Alright. Open the door. No. Not like... Oh, oh fuck. Well, that was kind of stupid. Now I can't get up there. Oh, I can. Of course. There's that hidden platform. Alright, so this gun, it doesn't take up any ammo. But the other guns, the upgrades, they do, so... It makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm liking the 8-way aiming a little bit more than the other kind of aiming. So far. The free aiming. It looks like a ladder, but you can't climb up. It's kind of odd. Like, I keep thinking these things are ladders, but you can't do anything with them. Just a background object. No, can't do anything there. Right, then we get this little cutscene again. Right, so Vance is the bad guy, obviously. That's a cool little effect that they do with the text. Completely pointless, but... So I guess you get to drive a car or something later on. Or whatever the assault vehicle may be. But I'm guessing is you get a driving section or maybe a flying section after this? I mean, they are talking about vehicles, so... Yeah, let's grab this thing. Oh, whoops. Wait, I still have that other gun, don't I? Oh well. I'm almost dead. I can just keep opening and closing the door and kill those fuckers that way. That's pretty funny. I can't do anything there. I was thinking maybe I can... No, the bomb doesn't do anything either. I was thinking maybe I can blow up the wall or something, but... Nope. Alright, so... So you pick up the weapon upgrade, so I'm curious as to what the coins are for. Well, shit, I'm dead. I could always check the manual, of course. But I have yet to do that. I am going in completely blind. But, you know, it's pretty obvious that I haven't played this before. By this kind of awful gameplay that I'm showing you right here. Alright, so... It is kind of awkward sometimes to... Like, you can't really aim diagonally up without walking forward. Which, yeah, I mean, maybe you can do that with the free aiming, but... What was that noise? Oh, I think, I don't know if you heard that, but... You may have just heard some fireworks outside. Because, the way that we do it in Holland, or the Netherlands, is, people, they mess around with fireworks, around New Year's, you know, and some people, they start a little earlier than others, so even though it's still, pretty early on in December, you got people messing around with fireworks. So there you go. So if you hear some like noises outside, it's just kids messing around with fireworks. Hope they don't fucking blow up their hand or anything like that. You know, this is kind of a noisy place anyway, where I am. Kind of a busy street, you know? So, I apologize for any sort of weird background noise that you might hear. Like cars and stuff like that, and fireworks going off. I guess I could, like, mess around with the microphone to try and... Alright, so there is fall damage, isn't there? I just noticed. You know, it is kind of odd to think that, DICE is still around, but Psygnosis isn't. Because I'm pretty sure Studio Liverpool, as they were called, no longer exists. Maybe I gotta open that door first. I think that's what it is. I think, yeah. Maybe I gotta either open that... No, maybe that... No, that's the door where I came from, isn't it? I'm a moron. Yeah, there definitely is fall damage in this. Well, I'm gonna die soon anyway, so... Yeah, there we go. So how do you get there? Oh, you just shoot the wall. Okay, so that's very useful. That's good to know. You just shoot the wall. Alright, so I'm liking this game so far. I think it's a pretty good game. I haven't really talked about what I think of this game yet, but yeah, it's a pretty fun game so far. Is it better than Xenocrisis? Well, that's a good question. I honestly don't know. I would say probably not, but... Maybe it is, I don't know. I haven't put enough time in either of those games to really, like, have my opinion formed on both of them. Like, you can't make a review based on just an hour of gameplay, you know what I mean? Alright, so I gotta get down here again. Alright, gotta make sure that I don't fall down that pit. Use the bomb. There we go. Or I guess you could also maybe, like, shoot down. Can you shoot straight down? Maybe use the other gun. Oh wait, you can pick up 3 guns. Okay. That is... I didn't even realize that. No, it doesn't look like you can shoot straight down. So I guess you really have to use the bomb there. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious that this is a pretty decent looking game. You know? I mean, it's a late Mega Drive game, so this is the kind of quality that you would expect from it, I think. So yeah, you can shoot straight up, but you can't really shoot straight down, I don't think. Because down just ducks, like that. Oh no, I'm dead. It would be neat if I could beat this stage. I would like that very much. Alright, so that's how you do that. Just kind of jump around. Jump up, and get down. Oh, that was an awful joke, I'm sorry. I apologize. Kind of hard to hit this thing, you know? Have to kind of walk into it. Yeah, so you can pick up all of the weapons. I didn't even realize that. I thought you could only pick up like 2. No, no, no. Oh, fuck. Why did I do that? This is... Oh, this jump, man. This fucking jump. I don't like it. Alright. There we go. You can't jump too early because then you just hit the ceiling. Damn, this music is actually pretty good. Alright, now where do I go? This is... So far, this is a little bit of those where the hell do I go kind of games, you know? And you don't really get a map by pressing pause, so... you have to go to that, like... that little, terminal thing. To actually get a map. And even then, you only get, like, a small portion of the map of the game. So, yeah, I mean... I guess that's what they mean by Euro style. That you know? At least that's what I think of when I read Euro. So that's how they describe this game. The people who release it. So, I guess that just means where the hell do I go? That's what Euro style is. Confusing level design. Oh shit, I'm dead. I honestly don't know where to go right now. Great, so I'm fucked. Time up. I guess it is supposed to be a woman, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's just a dude with eyeshadow. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just do AAA. The infamous AAA. For people who don't want to input their names. So, yeah, I guess I gotta go down here again. Get out of here. Alright. Wow. It really sucks that they have these super small enemies because you can't really hit them from any angle. Like, how do I hit this thing? Come on. Get out of here. What am I doing? No, 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 no. What the fuck am I doing? Oh. How embarrassing. Come on. Yeah, you really have to use that bomb, I think, right there. Let's just use the regular gun for now. Like, the one thing that you shouldn't do is just jump into that pit. And, oh, fuck. What am I... Come on, man. What the hell are you doing? You know that's not where you're supposed to go, so why do you keep going here? Yeah, I don't really remember where I have to go, but... Hopefully I can figure it out. It was up here, right? I guess you can hit those smaller enemies with this, like, spread shotgun. But I'm out of ammo. No, no, no. Oh, come on. Do I even have to be here? I don't even remember. Something tells me I don't really even have to be here. Again, this jump. Just have to wait like a half a second longer. So, I think I'm still going the right way. Wait. Wait, where do I have to go? I honestly don't know anymore. Didn't I already get like past this part at some point? Do I just have to go back or something? Maybe that's it. Maybe I just gotta go back. Oh, that's not how you go back. Uh-oh. Wait, where am I supposed to go? I honestly don't know. I guess I'll play until I go game over again, and then that'll be the end of the stream. So you go up here, and then... You walk all the way over here, and... Oh, that's how you do that, I think. Okay. So this is where I have to go? Yeah, the heart is just energy. It's not like an extra life. Okay. So yeah, this is where I have to go. Yeah, I've already been here, haven't I? This is kind of stupid. I just completely forgot how to do this part, I guess. That's a nice sound. Was it supposed to make that sound? Okay. So... yeah. I'm dead. Oh no, wait, I have another continue, don't I? Oh, whoa, that was not great. Alright, so when I run out of continues, that's when I'll end the stream. Now, of course, I don't have the other weapons anymore. So, does this thing just kind of jump around? I guess so. Oh boy. Oh no, it has other moves, but it also just kind of jumps around. Yeah, that's okay. There we go. Alright, there we go. Well, that took way longer than necessary, but I did make it, so... Well, I missed a bunch of stuff, apparently. Oh, so... It is a password system, I guess. Because it tells me that there's a level code, which is really long. And, that will take me to the next stage, I presume, with the same like statistics that I have right now, I guess, with the same like ammo and stuff like that. At least that's what I'm assuming. Alright, so you don't want to fall down there. Alright, so this isn't really that useful, is it? This map screen. Alright, so I gotta get to an elevator. somewhere. Yeah, okay, how am I supposed to know where I'm supposed to jump down right there? Alright, that was my mistake. That was kind of stupid. Alright, so you got a duck. Well, not there, apparently. Oh boy. One more continue. And that's it, I guess. Stop doing that. Come on. Just jump over the thing, you idiot. Alright, there we go. Man. Alright, just take it easy, take it slow. We'll get there. I'm assuming I don't have to go here again, but... can't hurt, right? Wait, so how do I make this thing go up? Didn't I already activate the elevator? Like, isn't that this thing? Oh, wow. Yeah, don't do that. So isn't that where I have to go? Oh, stop doing that. Not sure what's going on here, but the elevator didn't do anything, so... yeah. Maybe it's a different elevator, I don't know. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Whoa! I didn't know about that. Didn't know you could jump down there. Alright, the rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. Let's see. Yep. Shoots fucking rockets. That's a pretty cool weapon. So is this where I have to go? I think it might be. Haven't I already been here? Yeah, I think I have. Oh man, where do I go in this game? I don't even know. So what is exactly the point of going back here? I don't know. Let's see what's down here. Alright, so just some health. And a weapon upgrade. So yeah, I do have to go here, right? Huh. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was, but... that's it, I guess. I don't have any more continues. Funny how it asks you to select one, even if you have no continues left, instead of just saying game over. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for now. I obviously have to play this game a little bit more to get a little bit better at it, memorize the levels and stuff like that. But so far, I think it's a pretty fun game. You know, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory what's going on here, right? You're just shooting enemies and trying to make your way through the levels. The level design, it can be a little bit confusing, you know? I kind of kept playing the same parts over and over again without really realizing it even. But, I guess that's just because I don't know the levels yet. You know? And, so yeah, this is a pretty cool game. I like the graphics in the game. I like the music in this game. I do like the gameplay so far. I don't know what control scheme is better, if it's the free style or the 8 directional style. Maybe the free style is better, but I just have to kind of get used to it or something. I can understand why DICE wanted to release this game. I mean, if this is one of your first games that you were working on, or, you know, maybe it was their first game, I honestly don't even know. You know, and then you're almost done and they just cancel it. It's like, wow, all that work for nothing. And I'm glad that they finally released this game. I think I really have to spend a little bit more time with it before I really can have like a well-informed opinion. You know, I gotta read the manual and play this game, try to beat it at least once, I think. Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool game so far. One thing that I find kind of odd is why they decided to release a PAL version and an NTSC version instead of just one cartridge with both versions on it. But I guess they had a reason for that. I don't know. I'm just glad that this game is finally released, and it's on the Mega Drive. I don't know if we're ever going to see the Mega CD or the Amiga version. Probably not. Would be pretty cool. Oh, I guess that's how they want you to do that part. Just kind of shoot diagonally down to activate the floor. I love this logo, by the way, Digital Illusions. They gotta bring back this logo instead of that DICE logo that they use nowadays. But yeah, I mean, how long has it been? 1994? It's been quite a few years since then. And DICE, for some reason, they've never been able to release this game in any way, shape, or form. And finally, they've done it. And I think it's great. I think it's cool that you can now play this game on a Mega Drive. Now, they only made a very limited amount of copies of this game, so if you really want to play this game and you haven't bought a copy, then you can get it on the Switch and on the PS4. Or even on the PlayStation Vita if you still own one of those. And play this game that way. But they also made some physical Mega Drive cartridges. But those were only sold in a very limited release. So they only sold like 1,000 of them, I think. But they might make more at some point, I don't know. But yeah, I really do think that this is a pretty cool game. And it's cool to see kind of what DICE was doing before they made the Battlefield games, you know? I had no idea until like about a year ago that they actually made a Mega Drive game. Like, it was kind of coincidentally, like, right before they announced that they were going to release this game, that I found out that they made this game. But, you know, they've been trying to release this game at least since 2010, but it's probably even longer than that. But in 2010, they actually showed the game running on an Xbox. And they were like, yeah, we want to release this game, but we can't because Sony owns the rights to it. And I don't know exactly what they did, but they released the game finally. It's no longer called Hardcore, but it's called Ultracore, so I guess Sony still owns the name, maybe? It's kind of weird. But I'm just glad that they finally released the game. And apparently the game wasn't completely finished because they still had to, like, program certain things this year. Like, they had a team specifically to finish the game. Which, you know, that's interesting. But supposedly the game was almost done when they canceled it back in 1994. So, and they just kind of backed it up, you know, kept backing the game up, and waiting for the day that they could release it, and they finally did. And I think, you know, this is a pretty cool game, you know? I really have to spend a little bit more time with it before I can really have an opinion on it, I think. I mean, in this little stream that I did, I just kind of kept walking around not really knowing where to go. But I think once I kind of figure out the, once I kind of remember the levels, I think this could actually be a really fun game. But right now I was just kind of trying to figure out where to go. You know, because this is the first time that I'm playing this. And, it's just gonna be my favorite game of the year, Probably not. Because I think Xenocrisis might be a better game. You know. And really, if I had to make a Game of the Year awards, which I'm not gonna do, because there haven't really been that many games that I played this year that were released this year. But if I had to make a sort of like a Game of the Year awards, I would probably put the Resident Evil 2 remake at the top. And then in second place would probably be, I think, Xenocrisis, honestly. Yeah, there really haven't been that many games that were released this year that I've actually played this year. You know, I didn't buy Death Stranding or anything like that. I'll probably buy it at some point, but I've kind of stopped buying games on the day that they release, you know? Kind of stopped doing that. I tend to buy a lot of older games these days because, generally speaking, they are cheaper than the newest games. No need to spend 50 euros on a game when you can spend not even half of that on a game from last year, you know? I kind of stopped playing the newest games all the time. And, I mean, I have so many games to play that I could just stop buying video games for like the next 10 years. And I'll probably still not be done playing them. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or if I should be kind of sad that I own so many games. I don't know how to look at that, but yeah, I mean, there's so many games that I still gotta play from years ago that I never played. So, I should probably worry about finishing those games first before I start buying new ones. But yeah, I mean, games that were released this year that I bought this year, I mean, you could probably count them on like one hand. There was the Resident Evil 2 remake, which I bought pretty close to, you know, like a month after release or something like that. There was Devil May Cry 5, which, you know, I never played a Devil May Cry game, so I was like, I'm gonna buy Devil May Cry 5, you know, and see if I like it. And I had no idea what the fuck was going on in the storyline of that game, but I did enjoy it for what it was. And, well, there was this game, Ultracore. And then there was Xenocrisis. And let me think, what about Tanglewood? Was Tanglewood this year or was it last year? I don't even remember. No, Tanglewood and Tensor, were those games released in 2019 or were they in 2018? Honestly, I don't even remember. I for some reason I want to count them as 2019 games. But they may have been released like last year. It's kind of, I honestly don't even remember when they were released. But yeah, I mean, I kind of stopped buying a lot of games. With the exception of those. Those were kind of the latest games that I bought. And every other game that I've bought is like pretty old at this point, so. But yeah, if I had to make a Game of the Year awards, I would probably put like Resident Evil 2 at the top. And then Xenocrisis, or maybe the other way around. Not 100% sure. You know. And below that, I mean, if we're strictly speaking about games that were released in 2019, I don't really have that many options, you know? Because there weren't that many games. Like, I didn't play Death Stranding, for example, which I could have bought that game and played it. And it might have been my favorite game of the year, so. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, this game, it's pretty good. I obviously have to spend more time on this game, try to figure out the level design. You know, try to remember the levels, I mean. And, try to beat it at least once. And then I can kind of have a real sort of opinion on it. In this little hour that I played right here, I mean, I didn't know where to go, you know, so it was like, what am I doing? I don't know where to go. I don't know how the controls work, but yeah, it's a pretty good game, you know. It's pretty good, and I'm just glad that they finally got to release this game, you know. But yeah. Don't really have much else to say at this point. I think this might be the last Mega Drive hour that I'm doing in a while, you know? I might just kind of stop streaming for a while. I've been thinking about just... I don't know, I haven't really felt the urge to stream all that much. So... I might just kind of stop doing it for a little while. Until I feel like doing it again. But, I'll have to see about that. I can't really say. You know, I might be back again next week. But I probably won't be. That's just my feeling towards streaming right now. It is pretty fun, but... I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of done with streaming for a bit right now. Just so you know. And, I like the music in this game. I think it's pretty cool. Had this game been released in 1994, it might have actually been considered a classic at this point. Which kind of makes it extra sad that they never got the chance to release it until now. But you know, it's kind of funny how those things go in the video game industry. I can tell you one thing, I like this game more than Battlefield 5, so... Because there's something about Battlefield 5, I don't know what it is, but... That game is just not that much fun for some reason. Kinda wish I hadn't bought Battlefield 5, to be honest with you. But you know, then again, I bought it on a sale, so... Shouldn't feel too bad about it, I guess. You know? And there was a whole lot more sort of excuse me, there was a lot more controversy surrounding Battlefield 5 than this game. and that kind of soured kind of the experience as well, I think. For a lot of people. But enough about Battlefield. I mean, I'm only talking about Battlefield because it's made by the same people. It's made by DICE, so... but yeah, it is interesting to see what DICE was doing before Battlefield and Mirror's Edge and Battlefront and everything else that they've made. Everything else that they're known for these days. And, yeah, I mean... It's funny how a business decision made by Psygnosis in 1994 kind of resulted in this. But one thing I want to say, I want to end this on a bit of a positive note. One thing I want to say is that I'm very glad that we're still seeing games being released and being made for the Sega Mega Drive. And just, you know, old video game consoles in general. And, I mean, this year alone, there have been, like a handful of games released for the Sega Mega Drive, and most of them have been pretty good. So, I just want to say that I'm glad that we're still seeing these kinds of things happening. And, yeah, that's it, I guess. I don't really have anything else to say. If you think this game looks interesting, pick it up on the Nintendo Switch or the PS4 or the PlayStation Vita. You can buy it digitally. And I believe they also made physical copies for those versions of the games as well, but I don't know if you can still buy those, because those were all like kind of like limited releases, I think. You can't buy the Mega Drive version right now, I don't think. Unless you buy the Mega SG, I think. The analog Mega Drive thing that has this game. That also has this game, I think. But Yeah, I'm just glad that they're releasing games for the Mega Drive, and I'm so stoked and happy and grateful that they are putting in the effort of actually making cartridges for these games. Because a lot of these games are actually really cool, you know? I mean, Tanglewood, really cool game. Tensor, really cool game. This game, Ultracore, really good game. Well, what I've seen so far, you know? I think it's pretty good. And, I mean, Xenocrisis is a great fucking game. And I'm just glad that they're still doing this. In this sort of day and age where everything is digital. And nobody makes these kind of cartridges anymore. You know? And, yeah, I mean, that's it, I guess. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. Unless you want to hear me talk shit about Google Stadia. And I wanted to end on a positive note, right? So, let's not do that. But I just want to say that I really hope that Google Stadia is not the future. Because if there's one thing that I think is an absolutely awful idea is streaming video games. You know. But at least at the end of 2019, we still have physical Mega Drive releases. You know? But on a serious note, about the whole Google Stadia thing, I know this is... I don't even know why I'm talking about this on the stream, but the whole Google Stadia thing, yeah, I really hope that it fails. I honestly hope that Google Stadia fails. Because there's so many negatives regarding the Google Stadia and just regarding streaming video games in general. And if they ever do decide to stop making physical video games altogether, like if all of the publishers and developers decided that they were going to stop releasing games on physical media, I am probably going to stop buying new games, you know? I am probably going to just say fuck it and just play old games at that point. I'm just going to stop buying whatever streaming servers they're offering at that point. And I'm just going to play Mega Drive games until I die. You know, and PlayStation 1 games, PlayStation 2 games, GameCube games, all of that. I don't know, that's just something I wanted to get off my chest, you know. This whole Google Stadia thing, it's been kind of pissing me off. And I say that as a person with a high-speed internet connection with no data caps. I think Google Stadia is an awful idea. So there you go. But at least right now, we're still getting physical games. And I hope that that never stops. I really hope that. Anyway, how did I even get to this point? Talking about fucking Google Stadia when I'm playing Ultracore. Yeah. This game, I think this might be a really good game. I just have to spend a little bit more time with it before I really kind of know how I feel about it. That's just all I can say about it right now. And, yeah, it's been a pretty good year for the Mega Drive. Honestly, it might have been one of the best years for the Mega Drive. Aside from, you know, the early and mid-90s, I suppose. You know, but, like, 2019 might be the best year for the Mega Drive since, like, 1995 or something, 1994. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a pretty good year so far. With Ultracore and Xenocrisis. And I want to say Tensor and Tanglewood were also games that were released this year, but I'm not 100% sure about that anymore. But I hope they keep doing it. I hope people keep making games for old video game consoles. And new video game consoles and releasing them on physical media. I think that's important. And, that's it, I guess. Yeah. yeah, I think I've gotten everything off my chest that I wanted to talk about. And that will be it for today. And I wish you all a very... Yeah, let me think. We're probably not going to speak to each other before Christmas, right? So I want to wish everyone who's watching this Merry Christmas, or whatever it is that you celebrate. Happy New Year and all that good shit. And yeah, it'll probably be next year before you're going to see me again, I think. Unless I decide to do another stream, but probably not. So, yeah, go buy Ultracore. Go do it, like right now. Not the Mega Drive version, because you can't, but the other versions that are available. Buy it on the PlayStation Vita, so that so that the PlayStation Vita still has a purpose. Oh, the poor Vita. The poor Vita. But no, seriously, I mean this, you really should support these people, because I can't imagine that the people who are putting in the effort to make new Sega Mega Drive games are making like a shitload of money. I really can't imagine that these people are getting super rich off of making Mega Drive games. So, if you think these games look really cool, then please consider supporting them. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. Oh yeah, also another thing. Paprium isn't real, and Fonzie, the guy who claims to be making Paprium, is probably a liar. So, that's something I found out. I found out that he's been working on that game, Paprium, for like years now, with like no progress updates in like the past, I don't know how long, past couple of years. So, yeah, I don't like the way that whole project's been going. So yeah. Paprium or Paprium, or however the fuck you're supposed to pronounce it, probably isn't real. But Ultracore is, and so is Xenocrisis, so is Tanglewood, so is Tensor, and so is the book that I have called Mega Drive Collected Works, which is a really cool book. So if you want to read something cool, get that book. And also pretty soon there's going to be a book about the Sega Dreamcast by the same guy, so that should be interesting. And that's it, I guess. I'll see you later. Tot volgend jaar.